Friends, if you guys ever found yourself in a position where you really wanted to own like an MTD Saratoga, USA-made Saratoga, but you just didn't have the funds for it, you know, it wasn't quite in the cards for those bases tend to be in the $5,000 and up range. Or maybe you just don't want to spend that much on that type of base for whatever reason. Maybe you're looking for a backup base. Maybe you're looking for something for certain gigs that you don't want to take such high-end stuff out. Whatever your reasons may be, this Kingston Saratoga Deluxe is such a great choice for that. Really excited to be able to offer these. Essentially, the way that I'm doing it is I'm going to do the content for them so you can see them here, but all the fulfillment for orders will be handled through Ernie Williamson Music. Now, Ernie Williamson Music is still a company that I own, so you're still supporting me by buying through that. But there's other employees there that will also help to process, package, ship your orders, all that kind of stuff. So the FretSpot bases tends to be more focused on like the higher end USA made or like high end bases. That's a high level kind of concierge service for high end base purchases. But through Ernie Williamson Music, we're going to be able to handle a more velocity and more volume of more of these kind of like mass market type bases. So you're going to still get great service. You're going to still be supporting me. I'll see all your orders that come through. You'll likely get an email from me thanking you for the order, and that'll be a personalized, or it'll be an email that I'm sending. It won't be like an automated email or whatever. Now, I will use some keystroke things to like put in some common order language, which is no, if you order from Ernie Williamson Music and you order one of these basses and you get an email that shows it's from me, I legit sent that email, okay? It's not automated. But anyway, so I'm really excited about that. But this is the Kingston Saratoga Deluxe. And I thought I would just kind of run through what the difference is between this and the USA series. And there's quite a few differences when you get into here. On the ZX series bases, there was a lot of similarities. But from this point, there are actually kind of more differences than similarities. The similarities essentially end with essentially the visual design and with essentially like where they're going for from kind of their design language and input. So we've got jazz style pickups mounted in the body here, no pick guard, and we do have the asymmetrical neck. We have a compound radius fingerboard. Asymmetrical neck means it's a little bit heavier, thicker, a little bit thicker on the bass side, thinner on the treble side, so it feels very comfortable in your hand when you're playing. Compound radius means it's going to be a 10-inch radius over here, so it's going to be a little more circular radius down in the lower frets, and then as you get towards the upper octaves, it's going to be a 14-inch radius, so it's going to be a little flatter. Very similar to the USA stuff. After that, it basically starts to switch. So at that point, we're having Hipshot licensed hardware. So it's not the USA Hipshot stuff, it's their import stuff. Still good quality, still nice. I will tell you, I notice a difference. It's usable, it all works, but it's not the same quality as the USA Hipshot. Bent plate Hipshot bridge in this smoke nickel. We do have an active preamp, and that's got treble, mid, bass controls, and then volume and tone, and a true passive tone that works there. Pickup blend, and then active passive. So active is down, passive is up top. Plastic truss rod cover, Laurel fingerboard, matching headstock, maple neck with a Hipshot ultralight licensed tuners, and a basswood body. And then the control the control covers are plastic. Lightweight bass, I'm going to guess this is somewhere in the 8-pound range, so it's really nice for that. Sounds good, plays good, is good. It's a nice bass. It's not the USA Saratoga level, but it's also, a third or a quarter or less of that price. So in this price point, it is a very, very nice instrument in the price point that it's meant to serve. Does it sound like a USA Saratoga? No. I'll be honest, it doesn't. I'd like to be able to tell you, it sounds just as good for a fraction of the price. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. It sounds good. It sounds really good. It's a really nice bass. But it doesn't have the same quality of hardware, electronics, doesn't have the same quality of woods. Doesn't have the same, even just not even the quality, but like, basswood is just a lightweight, inexpensive wood. It's not going to sound as good as ash or alder or mahogany or anything like that, but it's inexpensive and lightweight. But for the price point these are intended to serve, it's a really, really, really nice bass. So if you're coming in looking at this, like I'm looking for a bass in the $1,000 to $2,000 price range, what are my options? This is a great option, especially if you want sort of a modern take on a Fender Jazz, and you want it kind of influenced with some of the mojo that the guys over at MTD have. This is a great choice for that. If you're coming at it from the viewpoint of like, I really want a high-end MTD, but I can't afford it, maybe this will sound close. It's not, in my opinion, it doesn't sound that close, but it's you can see where some of the influence comes from, all right? I hope I'm not trying to be too pedantic here, but I'm trying to be honest with what this is and try to explain that you were getting a nice bass, a good sounding bass for the price. It's not as nice as the USA series stuff. I feel like I've now probably overstated that at this point. In this price point, I think you're obviously the competitors you're looking at would be some of the stuff from Fender, some of the stuff from Ibanez, maybe some of the stuff from Sire. I think what you're looking at here, you're getting a bass that's got more of that boutique design language built into the bass, like with the compound radius fingerboard, the asymmetric neck, just the thoughtfulness of the preamp and stuff of how that works. And the other thing you're getting is you're getting a lot of like hands-on inspection too. So when these instruments come in to the US, the team at MTD takes the strings off, they put USA strings on, and they set up and inspect everything. And then when they come through our shop, we essentially do a similar thing. We do a visual inspection as well. So they come in playing great, flawless, really ready to go. As of the time I'm recording this video, we're entering spring, so humidities are changing. So you may be in the same boat. You might get an instrument that, because of change in humidity levels, or maybe just the adjustments of shipping, that you might need to make slight adjustments to the instrument as well. But it comes with all the tools to do that. But a really nice instrument at a very practical, affordable price point. To get one for yourself, you can head over to ErnieWilliamson.com. Again, that's the company that I own. That's kind of the parent company of FretSpot. Head over to ErnieWilliamson.com. Be a link in the comments. Or excuse me, there'll be a link in the description. And so you can head over there. You can search for MTD Saratoga or MTD Kingston Saratoga. Any of those words, that'll take you to what we have in stock. Starting off with just a few bases, kind of testing the waters, and if this goes well, we'll have like all finishes and colors available in stock and lots of quantities. But just kind of getting this started, just to sort of gauge the demand for how many of my FretSpot customers would like a more affordable option for whatever reason. Either it's just what's in the budget, or they just need something for a backup, or various gigs or something like that. So if that works well, I'll do even more of it. But yeah, I really am impressed with this at the price point. I think it's a very nice instrument. Have you played one of these? What do you think? Let me know.